It was in 1940, and the Germans had the Messerschmitts coming flying over England, over the UK, and the planes that the UK had were very slow and couldn't catch up to the Messerschmitt. So they wanted to build a plane. Somebody got the bright idea to build a plane out of wood, out of plywood and balsa wood. Pound for pound, birch plywood is stronger than steel to begin with. Also, these planes being made of wood, you didn't need welders, you didn't need specialists in forming the steel, and there was a great shortage of steel and was required elsewhere as well. Now they needed to get the birch plywood from somewhere, and the best source of birch plywood was here in eastern Canada. And they approached the Glickstons, who were large timber merchants, and sprung the idea that maybe Glickston should get involved with building a plant over here in Canada. And the war was over, the Germans were defeated, and Commonwealth turned to commercial manufacturing of plywood. And in 1952, Mr. Glickston was 55 years old in British Honduras, and he had a heart attack and died. And the body was down there, and the directors of the company in England told my father to go down there, whatever it costs, collect the body and the widow and bring them back to England. My father didn't have much money in the bank or where could he, any assets that he could use as security. In the meantime, there were a few companies that were interested to buy Commonwealth Plywood if my father would agree to stay on and run the company. And he just felt that, in his own words, he was tired of working for other people and making money for other people. He wanted to make money for himself. So he got the money, he bought 100% of Commonwealth Plywood, and took over running the business until he died in a car accident in 1966. My mother then inherited the company, and what do we do? Well, I was 31 at the time, and okay, I'll take over. And my father had always told me, he said, a company like this has momentum, and it's very hard, that momentum, you just have to keep the momentum going. And people come and go. People will quit on you. Other people will join the company. But the company, the momentum of the company is going to continue. Over the years, the people in this company had very good people working, very loyal people working for the company. They had very low turnover, particularly of key people. They usually come. I've had some people that have left have come back and been continued working with us. I think it's been the quality of the people that we have in general is the reason, the backbone of why we're still here. I've been especially privileged. I had a period of time I was able to work and learn with my father, and then I had an interim period where I was on my own. And then I've had another 30 years with my son, working together also. And he's grown to show that he can lead the company now as he has the last 10 years. And I know I'm leaving it in good hands. But I'm not going yet.
75 years for any company is a great achievement in this business environment. Commonwealth Plywood is a fantastic company to work for, and I couldn't be happier to be part of it.
C'est exceptionnel de voir une compagnie forestière durer 75 ans et c'est aussi exceptionnel de constater que si cette compagnie-là a duré 75 ans, c'est probablement parce qu'elle a fait de l'aménagement forestier durable pendant toutes ces années et encore aujourd'hui est capable d'approvisionner ses usines.
Depuis 75 ans que la compagnie existe, j'en ai participé pendant 47 ans avec l'équipe et j'en suis très fier.
Chez Commonwealth Plywood, bien sûr, pour rester 75 ans d'affaires, il faut que tu aies fait plusieurs bonnes choses. Entre autres, il faut que tu produises des bons produits, mais il faut également que tu prennes soin de ta clientèle. Et puis chez Commonwealth, prendre soin de sa clientèle, c'est pas seulement un slogan publicitaire, mais ça se vit à tous les jours. Donc, bonne fête Commonwealth Plywood, bien heureux d'être ici.
Ça fait plus que 75 ans que Commonwealth Plywood est dans la forêt de Québec avec des opérations soutenues. Puis, ça fait plus que 75 ans que nous offrons à tous nos clients un produit de haute qualité à l'industrie d'ébéniste. Puis nous avons l'intention de continuer pour de nombreuses années dans le futur.